tell me what you see when you look up in my eye. Yeah, them nights, yeah, they were tough. Some nights, no fool, my stomach cry. With my hood on in my hands, I'm thinking, sir, won't you spend my life? Yeah, the ignorance of color, it ain't cause you black or white. If I'm posted with my hoodie, is you gonna take my life? I'm just trying to feed my family, but they tell me it ain't right. When I'm gone, you'll never know one day.
All right, welcome back to the show. Woman Wednesday. Shouts out to all of the ladies out there listening to the show. The number is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@DougStewartShow.com. Talking about this Mayweather-McGregor thing. McGregor's odds cut in half after one press conference. A little bit of jaw-jacking. Odds go from 7-1 to 3.5 to 1. And that's what's going to happen. You're going to see a lot more of that from Chuchi. Chuchi says, I will watch the fight on Periscope. I don't know. I've never watched anything on Periscope to that degree, but from what I understand, man, it's Gucci. It's good to go. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to find somebody that's going to pay premium dollars, that's going to have a fight party or whatever, some nice couches where I can lounge. Some cocktails, some popcorn, some peanuts, and, hors d'oeuvres and whatnot, some finger sandwiches. That's where I'm going to be at. Because you best believe somebody going to have something like that going on. From Sluggo in the chat on Spreaker.com. Morning, Sluggo. He says, Doug, throw a fight party at the one spot off of Camp Creek. But I understand if you don't, considering that old man tried to pull your car, sir. Laugh out loud. So for people that don't know, I hosted a fight party at the JR Crickets off of Campbellton Road over in the Swats. And I don't even remember who was fighting right now. It doesn't even matter. It might have been Pacquiao and it might have been Pacquiao and Floyd. I don't remember. But anyway, man, this oldest angry man from Martin type dude, 60-year-old cat, man, stepped to me and mad at me because we were playing music up in the place. Man, sit your old ass down. I don't know. I would love to host a fight party, man. If it means that I can watch the fight for free, I'll do it. From Fell Pay, Doug, after the presser yesterday, them cats met in the back, dapped each other up, laughed, and discussed how they were going to spend their money. This is a money grab for both parties. They know how to promote this. Now they just got to put on the show for all to see. Yeah, I had actually, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Let me see if I can find it here. I don't think I can find it right now. But I actually had like the tail of the tape for this fight and how much money. Here it goes right here. So actually, here's like a tail of the tape, an extended tail of the tape. Floyd Mayweather Jr., 49-0, 26 knockouts. Conor McGregor, 21-3, 18 KOs. Age, Floyd is 40 years of age. McGregor is 28 years of age. Height, as I mentioned earlier, Floyd's 5'8", Conor McGregor's 5'9", only an inch. But Conor McGregor's head is 15 inches damn tall. The reach, Conor McGregor actually has a 2-inch reach advantage, which is kind of interesting. And earnings, listen to this. They say that Conor McGregor has made $34 million in his career. I didn't realize that he had made that much money. I would have guessed maybe $20 million, maybe even less than that. I probably would have guessed maybe, 17, 18 million. Remember, his last fight was the biggest fight that he had where he made the most money, and he made like $3 million. You know how much they got Floyd Mayweather Jr. making throughout his career? They said Floyd Mayweather Jr. has already surpassed $1 billion. He has made $1.3 billion in his career. Mayweather's made $1.3 billion already in his career. He's going to make somewhere around $300 million, and maybe that might be conservative. I mean, this guy, he might make $400 million by the time it's all said and done. But he's made $1.3 billion in his career. And what he did yesterday, this man pulls out a check that he hadn't even cashed yet for $100 million. And stuff like that really pisses people off, so I kind of get it. Oh, this ninja is so obnoxious. I mean, he is so obnoxious. Really, dude? You so Gucci, as the young people say, I like using that word. You so Gucci that you don't even cash $100 million check? The arrogance, the obnoxiousness of you, ninja. I mean, that was just obnoxious. The man told, I don't know if that was his nephew, his cousin, or maybe his son even, go get that bag for me. A little young fella gets a little duffel bag, a little back sack, comes back and pulls out a damn check. And I don't know, Floyd gets the check and shows it to the cameras like, listen, I ain't even cashed this yet. $100 million, he hadn't even cashed it. Very obnoxious, but I love it. And that type of thing is what's going to promote this fight. From Sluggo, he says, true fell. The more ish talking there is, the more people will hand over that 100. That's right, $100 for the fight, $99. And the fight and that's HD. If you don't want to see the fight in HD, which is impossible, I can't watch anything that's not HD anymore. Call me an HD snob. If you don't want to watch the fight in HD, you can pay $10 left and see it in crappy everyday D or whatever they call that. Nobody's going to do that. Hell, if you're going to spend that much money, you might as well go spend the $10 extra to get the HD. From RC, 334, if McGregor tries any of that UFC stuff, he'll get disqualified and he'll lose a huge percentage of the money. I read that. True. I read that as well. That's very true. And also, if McGregor tries anything while he throw an elbow or comes with a knee, and it might be instinctual. I don't even know if instinctual is a word. It might be instincts just in general. It might be instincts where he does something where he throws a knee, an elbow, God forbid he kicks Floyd in the damn shins or something like that. If he does something like that, they're going to whip his ass. When I say they, and you best believe they're going to guard against it. They're going to have a bigger than normal crew for Floyd in his corner and in the crowd. If McGregor does anything like that, they are going to whoop him and his trainers. Anybody that's with McGregor going to get the funky beat down. Yes, but I believe it's very possible, maybe not totally outright, where he just gives a roundhouse kick to Floyd's head. But I could easily see they're in close and they're clutch close, and he comes up with an elbow. I could easily see that happen. If that happens and they get disqualified, it's going to be a melee of epic proportion. I can't wait. I hope that happens. From Wody 504, boy, I hope this cat don't catch Floyd with a lucky punch. And that's the other side of this conversation. I posted it yesterday on social media. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. One of my boys, one of the bros, posed a very interesting scenario about Floyd Mayweather Jr. taking a dive. And he painted a very good picture and gave some very compelling arguments of why it would be good for Floyd to take a dive and lose the fight. Obviously, he'd win his money. He'd still get his money. I can't verify he threw the fight or not. He'd get his money, and it'd build up for the next one where they can make another $300 million a piece or whatever for Floyd and $50 million, $100 million for Conor McGregor. Not only that, the odds on this, even though they went down a lot yesterday, my boy's contention is somebody might put the screws to Floyd. You know, because the odds are so big and you put some money on the upset on Conor McGregor, and I don't know, maybe somebody in the mafioso, somebody in the mob gets in contact with Floyd like, listen, you need to take a dive. We putting our money on McGregor, and if you don't, then we'll find your family members and cut off all their fucking heads. Floyd gets wind of that. Says, oh, I like my family. I like them, especially with their heads on. I got to do what I got to do. But then I told my boy, we went back and forth about this, man, for probably like 45 minutes. And I was like, nah, I don't believe that's going to happen. I don't believe that's going to happen. Floyd's going to be too insulated. He's too insulated from the rest of the world to even get some type of message like that. And not only that, I really do believe, and I said this earlier or last week sometimes, or the week before, I was on vacation last week. Anybody else, I would say that, yeah, there's a big chance that they'll continue fighting and they'll get mixed up in all of the politics of boxing, this little scenario that my boy picked out, but not Floyd. Floyd's made, just like I said, over $1 billion, going to make $300 million more. And I think him going out undefeated, passing Rocky Marciano's record of undefeated wins at 49-0, is bigger to him, and his legacy of being undefeated is bigger to him. And just his ego won't allow him to do something like that. So I rebuke that whole sentiment about Floyd taking a dive. But it was very interesting and compelling. Another reason that he said that Floyd is going to have to take a dive or something screwy is going to go on where he's going to lose the fight in general is the whole Rocky Marciano thing. And how Rocky Marciano is forever held as this great white hope in boxing. And if you take Rocky Marciano away, what else do the Caucasian brothers got to talk about? Think about it. Think about it now. Think about it. What else do the Caucasian fight fans, brothers and sisters, have to talk about if the great Rocky Marciano and him being the only undefeated or the longest win streak, undefeated streak in boxing history, if that's taken away from him? My boy's like, they're not going to let that happen. Very interesting when you think about it. Very interesting, but nah, no way. Floyd's ego at this point in his career, the money he's going to make, and really just back up one more time, just ego, the whole ego thing. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not going to take a dive for nobody, so I rebuke that whole sentiment, but it was a very interesting conversation that we had about that. All right, when we get back, more of your chat messages. Also, let's talk a little bit about the baseball all-star game, Major League Baseball all-star game. My thoughts on Aaron Judge, man. Do y'all know that the Braves could have had Aaron Judge? Yeah. For my AT aliens. I mean, the Braves weren't the only one, but it's significant because Aaron Judge got picked right after the Atlanta Braves pick in the first round when Aaron Judge came out in 2013. Yeah. And I'll tell you who it was they picked here in a second. A little baseball talk getting back from the break. Don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show.
My nigga, I've been working like a slave. Still ain't seen the Kings play. So by all means, I hustle at a mean rate. Take or make a nigga lose his cool. Oh, money ain't everything. You a motherfucking fool. Little nigga, I need mine, homie. Hand over fist, don't understand. Yeah, by any means, I need mine. Shit costs, my nigga. All my kid money niggas, let's go, my nigga. Let's go, my nigga. Yeah. Born in the manger, raised in the lion's den, face to face with danger. The reaper keep chiming in with real conversations about my current situation. I was chiseled from the rocks in hard places. Cop cars, chase things, sirens. Money dope and pussy so often bodies be dropping for them crumbs off the cookie. Virtually nothing be seeming like everything. Granny still feed the house with a chicken wing. Where you think I learned to feed the house with a chicken wing? On top of that guillotine like the Byzantine. Empire conglomerate, mob club team, gang pick a cartel. Motherfucking Medellin, known to twist the knob on the party and get the lobby packed. Might bring the life to it like the cardiac. And hold me on fraternize with the vermin. Fuck the rats, I'm determined. My nigga, I've been working like a slave. Still ain't seen the Kings play. So by all means, I hustle at a mean rate. Take or make a nigga lose his cool. Oh, money ain't everything. You a motherfucking fool. Little nigga, I need mine. I mean, I'm supposed to keep the lights on. The baby's face. Yeah, by any means, I need mine. Man, right, they gon' do it all the time. Fly, yeah, nigga, let's go. In a small room, plans is made to take over before I'm in the grave. I can't rest till my family's paid. Too many cold nights my babies will not go they fucking whole life without it. I'm a motherfucking man, I'ma do something about it. When I'm hungry, you